જય જયકાર હો દાદા ભગવાનના જય જયકાર હો દાદા ભગવાનના સિંહ જય જયકાર હો દાદા ભગવાનના સિંહ જય જયકાર હો ભગવાનના અસીમ જય જયકાર દાદા 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 ભગવાનના અસીમ અસીમ જય જયકાર હો દાદા ભગવાનના 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 અસીમ જય જયકાર હો
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ પુલિનાનંદજી દીપકાનંદજી
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ.
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ.
So far only 3 of us. ચાલો ત્રિમંત્ર બોલાવો. Let's say ત્રિમંત્ર પુલિનાનંદજી. Let's see if somebody comes or not.
હા, એક જ મિનિટ. नमो वीतरागाय
Namo
Namo
Vitragaya.
Vitragaya.
नमो अरिहंताणम
Namo
Namo
Harihantanam.
Harihantanam.
नमो सिद्धाणम
Namo
Namo Siddhanam.
Siddhanam.
नमो आयरियाणम
Namo
Namo
Ayariyanam.
Ayariyanam.
नमो वज्जायाणम
Namo
Namo
Vajjayanam.
Vasayanam.
नमो लोए सौव साहुणम
Namo
Namo
Lohi
Doi
Sava
Sarva Sahunam.
Savanam.
ऐसो पंचन मुक्कारो
Ekso
Eso
Panchanamukkharo.
Panchanamukkharo.
सौव पावपनासनो
Sarvabhavapanasano.
Sarvapavapanasano.
मंगलाणं च सुवेसें
Mangalanam
Mangalanam
cha
Chavesi.
Sarvesim.
परमं हवै मंगलम्
Paramam
Padmam
Pavai
Havai
Mangalam.
Mangalam.
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
Om
Om
Namo
Namo Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
ॐ नमः शिवाय
Om
Om
Namah
Namah Shivaya.
Shivaya.
जय सच्चिदानंद
Jai
Jai
Satchidanand.
Satchidanand.
Uh-oh. Miraben came and we lost her. Oh, Kashyapa is here. Kashyapa, you have some question?
Yeah, yes,
Go ahead.
Sachidanand, everyone.
Jai Satchidanand.
Yeah, regarding the syadvad, I didn't understand one thing. Deepakanandji said that it is only Tirthankar who is having syadvad qualities. Is it correct? Did you say like that, or is it correct with what I understood?
Yeah. They are the only one who have, and Dada Bhagwan has nearly reached Syadvad. Otherwise, others are all in making.
So we are also asking for syadvad. So we are means I don't, it doesn't add up. So we are use one hand, if we are saying that only Tirthankar have syadvad, then we are asking for syadvad quality. It doesn't add up. So we are becoming Tirthankar, or it doesn't add up.
The ultimate state of perfection is measured by level of Syadvad. So, one who reaches that level of Syadvad doesn't mean he is going to become Tirthankara. But anyone who attains that perfection attains the state of Syadvad.
So means non-Tirthankar also can become syadvad. Is it correct?
It is for everyone to become perfect. That measure of perfection is Syadvad.
Means
Anyone who attains Keval Gnan attains Syadvad.
Okay, yeah, it is Keval Gyan. Yeah, so
But why specifically Tirthankara? Because after one attains Keval Gnan, so he has attained this state of Syadvad, but then his state of Syadvad is not of any, I will not, don't consider that as a negative thing, but it is only Tirthankara who benefits the world through their Syadvad.
Okay, like that is logical. So yeah,
So
so
others reach that state, but then this state of perfection uh, is not doesn't become instrumental for the benefit of the world.
okay, got it. Now we are asking for syadvad. Okay, so now two things here I want to understand. That one is an approach, two types of approach. One approach is that we make the bhavana, and we understand the things as the time goes on. Okay, what is syadvad we understand slowly. The second approach is that we are get inspired from the qualities, So the quality is embodied by a person, that say for XYZ person has syadvad or even part of syadvad quality, we get inspired from that. So the bhavna, it is more realistic, Otherwise, it becomes like kind of monotonous and the chit goes away from that quality. This is what my experience has been. So, what I try to do is that try to get inspired, even if someone has partly that quality, XYZ quality. That person inspires me, that he has for example, person is very kind, so I have bhavna that I want to be also become kind. Or Ridu Vijuvani, I see a person, he is Ridu Vijuvani, so the soft speech, then I get inspired from that person, okay. So similarly, Syadvad, you said only Tirthankar has that, but we are also in the making of Syadvad. So in my experience, I have not seen Dadaji. You said Dadaji is very near Syadvad. But in my experience, what I understood from the syadvad, not hurting others, and is what is the definition, and accepting others and being accepted by others. This is what I understand the syadvad, accepting all viewpoints, and they in turn, the person will be accepted by others also, harmonious. I've seen Kaviraj personally. I have met him, So Kaviraj, I can say he had qualities of Syadvad because see he was accepted by everyone, there was no I don't know any person who said no, Kaviraji, we don't accept him, and he accepted in turn, that all other people. So Kaviraji, I would like to say is has a lot of quality of Syadvad. Other people also, I see Mahatmas, they have shades of Syadvad. This is my understanding. Please throw more light on this, regarding the approach and getting inspired from the other people, this is what you would like to say. Yeah, everyone, you can tell, about this.
Deepakanandji, continue, then we'll talk to
Yeah.
Pulinanandji.
Satchidanand, we get inspiration from anyone who is better than us. So we can never say that one who is on the path of making himself syadvad has attained the finality. But that inspiration definitely comes from anyone who is even one step ahead of us. So Mahatmas, having got this enlightenment and had been working on Syadvad, had been in touch with Dada Bhagwan, and so definitely some aspect of Syadvad you will definitely see and experience in Mahatmas, and specifically if it is Kaviraj, then he has a good background, which Dada Bhagwan was also saying, and he had a good uh, dedication and devotion towards Dada Bhagwan. So obviously you will find a lot of uh, peace, uh, balance in his dealing. I haven't seen him negative anytime, at least. So what I'm trying to say, anyone who is ahead of us gives, they are very good for getting inspiration. But uh, we cannot say that he has attained a state of Syadva. But everyone is in making. So if you are also ahead of us in certain aspect, then you are definitely an inspiration for us, anybody to that extent. So that's right. Jai Sachidan.
Yes.
Pulinanandji?
Yeah, you see, Syadvad is basically what Dada is trying to say is ac- accepting all beliefs, or non hurting any belief, rather, not to hurt anyone's belief. That is the essence of syadvad, vani, vartan, or mana. Now, when will that happen? When will I be in a state where I am not able to hurt anybody? When I am totally anchored in the pure soul. There too, either I'm purely anchored in the pure soul or I'm not. So if I'm not, then I'm to some extent anchored in the pure soul. I'm Mushuddhatma, or I'm somewhere stuck in my viewpoints. So when I'm stuck in my viewpoints, then I will not be able to do Syadvad. If I believe that everyone must get up at a particular time, and there is someone who doesn't get up at that time, then my speech will not definitely be hurting. Or if speech is not hurting, at least at the mind level, at the thoughts level, I feel, what a person is, does not get up at that. Because it is viewing through my viewpoint that people should get up at this thing. Now, where does the essence of pure or 100% Syadvad lie? It lies when one is anchored in the pure soul. He sees the Prakriti of his own self and others as separate from the pure soul. And then he can very easily view things the way they are. Oh, this person is saying like this person, the other person is behaving like this, because this is the understanding he has. His level of development is at a particular degree. The simile is that of a circle. Uh, Everybody has some degrees of development, all around 0 to 360 degrees at the periphery. And the pure soul person, fully enlightened person, is in the center. So when a person is in the center, he can view each person's thought process or each person's belief that, oh, he's speaking from 20 degrees, he's speaking from 180 degrees, So he does not get disturbed by the other's behavior, nor does he see him as a fault, because he knows, okay, he's speaking from this line. One simile to understand this is that if a child, let's say about a 6 months old toddler, if he is running around in the room without clothes, then people will not raise an objection. Oh yeah, okay, he's a child, he's a bacha, he's a toddler. He doesn't understand that this is wrong, so people accept it. But the same thing, if say a 20-year-old person does, then that is not acceptable, because this is a different thing. But why I'm able to accept this and not accept that? Because I have a viewpoint and I have an understanding. The same thing, if that understanding increases, it gets heightened and we come purely towards the pure soul. So then we can understand everything as Prakriti, everything as discharge atoms, and all those atoms are operating based on whatever they have charged, with whatever beliefs they have charged, and they have been discharging or executing their mind, body, speech with those set of beliefs. So to accept and understand all this, oh, this person, like the Muslim, for example, he doesn't feel wrong eating non-veg, but for say Hindu, it's wrong, you see. So if someone is eating all this thing, the Tirthankars or the enlightened persons, or even we understand, okay, this is his belief system, so he's doing from there. So automatically we will not see him as wrong or put him down or consider him inferior. So that's why the crux of Syadvad is to accept all belief systems, and that will come if the answer is how do we attain that state of complete Syadvadness. If that is the question, how do we attain that Syadvad, Vani, Vartan and Manan? The answer is that as we understand the others can, as we practice the five agnas, as we do Naukalams and whatever, various other Purusharts, what will happen is gradually our Viprit Buddhi, our discharge intellect will reduce. Gradually our ego will reduce, and gradually our kashayas, Krodh, Man, Maya, Lobh, anger, pride, deceit and greed will diminish or reduce. And then we remain more and more in the awareness of pure soul. Now this awareness for Tirthankar is 100% undiluted. For Gnani is almost 100%. So because they are in that, they can always understand the other person's behavior from what viewpoint it is coming. And then they can appropriately balance it out in terms of their own speech or actions. So it is as we reach the diminished ego stage, the intellect diminishes, our kashas diminish, we will gradually approach more and more towards that 100% syadvad.
What
Because,
you say about Kaviraj-ji?
well, Kaviraj was one of the one of the initial persons who had come in touch with Dada Bhagwan way back before the 70s, somewhere in the 65s to 70 category, or maybe a little around that. So he had immense blessings of Dada Bhagwan. He had immense blessings of Dada Bhagwan, and he had seen Dada Bhagwan interacted with him very closely for n number of years. And so he had imbibed Dada Bhagwan's science very well. And that is evident that in the poets that he has been, writing, whatever satsang he has, it would just come out in the poet format. And obviously, so many things would have rubbed into him. Dada's actions, Dada's behaviors would have rubbed into him. So it would that would impact his understanding, that would impact his jagrati, which would then we can see it that it results in syadvad, vani, vardhan and manan. So to a reasonable extent, he was syadvad, vani, vardhan in the external interactions with Mahatmas and people.
Yes,
So
correct.
everybody was in the process. We are all in the process. We have not attained 100%. But the roadmap to attain 100% is this. And as we get anchored in the center, means I am the pure soul, as the duration of our awareness of that I am the pure soul increases, even while carrying out our normal day-to-day activities during our waking hours, say from morning to night. So then it will get reflected. Our thinking changes, the behaviors will change. So it's a process of cleansing or removing the avrans, the coverings on the pure soul. As and the coverings of kashais and discharge more get eliminated, the awareness of pure soul enhances, and the syadvad will be the fallout of that. It will be
Correct.
automatically fallout of that.
Got it.
Okay, so yes.
Yes, thank you very much. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Miraben.
Yes, Jai Satchidanand. Jai
Yeah, we missed
Satchidanand,
we missed
Pulinanandji,
you a couple of times,
Deepakanandji.
so
I
now
know.
your turn. Jai Satchidanand.
No, I went, I had gone to my home for some time, and it was very difficult to come to satsang, but I was telling Lalyanji that I had to practice it. So I wanted to give you an example of why and a question related to that example. A few satsangs ago, Pulinanandji and Deepakanandji had both told me how to react to like people that are like in my family that fight with each other, and we have to look at it from a vitrag perspective and then clear it up. Okay, so this time Dada Vyavasthit put me to the test, because we had at least 7 to 10 family members in the same house, all wanting different opinions, all having different things. And this Meera kept all she could say was, by relative viewpoint, I am Meera. By real viewpoint, I am Shuddhatma. By relative viewpoint, you are my mama, but by real viewpoint, you should. To everyone, that's all that I could do. Okay, this Meera. So, in essence, afterwards, after this whole thing happened, I went back and I did pratikraman for anybody that I could have hurt along the process. But in a pass-fail test of Vyavasthit and understanding Dada's jnana and understanding it, this Meera has felt she's not there. We are not there. Slowly. It's only, I don't know anything. Meera knows nothing. And Meera doesn't even know how to handle these situations. So now, next question. In the next janma, or since this knot unwound and there were so many things that were happening that Dada's Jnana, I couldn't follow properly. Will that same situation occur again as another discharge event? Or is it that with all these people, we'll have to come back to settle that file with Sambhave Nikka? It is discharged, but will it discharge again because it wasn't discharged fully? And the Sambhave Nikka settling had not happened.
Pulinanandji?
See,
Huh.
in this birth, as
Huh.
you said, that there were 7, 8 family members and each had different viewpoints, and then you were having a tough time to remain anchored in soul and things and that. So, from the broader perspective, what is happening is we have brought discharge, rag, dvesh, attachment, abhorrence, discharge, because of which we have likes, dislikes.
Huh.
Uh,
Yes.
So, and then we have also brought that I like this, don't like this, and then we have brought karmic bondage with people also.
Yes. Yes.
So as a result of that, that is what is the past birth. As a result of that, in this birth, you have this set of family members or relatives, and this set of ragdvesh, discharge ragdvesh now, discharge like dislikes, discharge potaponu now. This is the result now. Now, with the help of now, to the extent you are able to erase these likes, dislikes, or the discharge ragdvesh, those will go out. And whatever little has remained will come back in the next birth for resettling. But does not mean that you will have these same set of relatives or people surrounding to you today. You may get the same if there's a very chikat, very sticky. But there's an exception. There's an exception. That happens to very few. To Mahatmas, generally, it won't be there, but as an exception. On an average, what goes from this birth to next birth is the carry forward ragdvesh or kashais,
Okay.
And so those will play out, but it may not necessarily be these set of people, it may be with a different set of people.
Okay. Okay.
So you don't have to, we have to scare off the hurts. If you have hurt somebody, then someone will hurt us. It may not be the same person whom you have hurt in this birth. It could be some other person, but that to that extent of hurt may come back to you. In both ways. Both ways. Even you have given happiness to someone, then that amount of happiness gets reflected.
Okay.
Both will come. But it is at the physical level, Vani and Vartan, those effects normally are played out in this birth.
Okay.
I've hurt someone, that hurt will come back here. I've given happiness to someone, that will come back here.
Okay.
On an average, by and large. So that, but the ragdvesh level, the mind level, the belief system, what is right, wrong, good, those will get carried forward.
Okay.
Okay. Now, so good and bad, both will come back. So now you were given an example of the negative part, the bad part, that I hurt someone and I'm not able to adjust to Gnan. So to the extent your vision of Dada's Gnan increases, to the extent that your awareness, Shuddhatma, increases, till your last breath, till we pass up.
Yes.
So it's all increasing for all of us. So whatever level we have reached, the next birth will start from there.
Okay.
The awareness level, the Jagrati level, the understanding level, the separation level, all will start from there. And whatever is left out to be cleansed will get cleansed out next time.
Okay. So
you see, just a minute. You see, all of us are saying, may I not hurt anybody with my mind, speech, and actions.
Yes.
Now there is a deeply embedded belief for us, or that's what our goal is.
Yes.
So that will also come. That will also come. That will in fact fructify. I mean, today it is there. It is there in our actions, but it will become 100%.
Okay.
So that all of us desire to remain in pure soul. All of us desire to remain in 5 agnas. So we are remaining. All of us are remaining. But that continuity factor which is not there, that will get carried forward.
Okay.
It is like this. I have come from a long trip. I've got a bucket full of clothes which are not cleansed, not washed. So what do we do? I've got so much other work to do. Today I'll wash these 5 clothes. Tomorrow I'll wash the remaining clothes. We do that. So whatever clothes are not washed in this, that means from our mind, body, and speech, our file number 1. Whatever kashayas have not got cleansed, those will come for cleaning or cleansing in the next birth.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's the kashaya that will come. Who will be the nimits? The nimits could be different.
Okay. Yes. Nimit could be different, but that Shuddhatma that I've heard, that Shuddhatma, as much as I remember, I'll do Pratikraman now. But if it not fully Sambhave Nikal cleansed, then it'll come back in the next birth as another discharge for me.
It will be discharged. See, 80-90%, it is all going to get cleared out because our bhav, our opinion has changed 180 degrees. We are 180 degrees against hurting anybody by mind, speech, or action. We are 100% for. So, see, this change, opinion itself is the biggest thing that we are carrying forward. So, you will get a Pudgal of that category and cleansing will be very fast. Today, we are working against our discharge Prakriti. Because Prakriti was for happiness in worldly matters. Now the vision has changed. Now happiness in the pure soul.
Yes. Yes.
So today, the discharge and our opinion today are at, against each other. But then it will get aligned. Everything will get aligned in the next word. The Man Vachan Kaya will be for moksha, and our desire also will be for moksha. So cleansing will be much, much fast.
Okay. Jai Satchidanand. That gives me a lot of relief because we want to make sure that we are always in Jnana. That is all we ask. So, thank you. Jai Satchidanand Pulinanandji.
Deepakanandji?
Jai Satchidanand. See, when we come across such gathering where our relatives are coming for any purpose, marriage or any gathering, then we come across them one-to-one, almost like. And we get to know everyone's nature, ego, and many of those things, like because having got into Dada Bhagwan and Satsang and all that, many of our beliefs have changed. We don't want to hurt anyone through our mind, speech, body, and whatnot. But we see those things evidently in others. And while we see them like this, then it is possible that a factor of dislike, hatred can come up, which is a possibility. But now, what we have to understand that today's life is outcome of past life ignorant state. So
correct.
You will definitely come across various ups and downs, and mainly downs in this time because of Kali Yuga. The good aspect is less and bad aspect is more normally. So, but because of our enlightenment to Dada Bhagwan and Akravigna, a vigilance has opened within us which always keeps us on our toes.
Yes.
Hey, you're doing wrong. You're doing wrong. So, see, we may not be practically cleansing ourselves, but inside that empty thing is definitely working. This was wrong. This was wrong, whatever it is. That you had this kind of dislike, you had this kind of hatred toward this. See, you got this enlightenment. They haven't yet got this such enlightenment. So how can you expect all those goodness from those people? And especially our relatives where our stickiness, our expectation is always there. But when we pass from this life to the next life, the platform is of enlightened state. And Dada has said, as much you cleanse now, so nothing is getting added. there is no doership aspect in relation to any worldly matter. The doership aspect is only in relation to Agnya following. And due to that, karmas are getting caused because of Agnya following only. And if you analyze Agnas, then you are binding karmas or causing karmas which will give you such a body which will take you to Mahavidya Kshetra. Or if not Mahavidya Kshetra, then you will be born like, our grandchildren. They have come in our family, and without knowing anything, their life starts with Dada Bhagwan.
Yes. Yes.
So, see, this is the ultimate benefit what we are getting. As Dada has said, with this Gnan, all the negative life form, that is animal plant and hellish life form, that has stopped. Exceptions are there, but we don't need to quote any exception. So, and you will only have higher form of human life and higher form of angelic. Do you understand why? That is the outcome of following the Agnas. So, with this understanding, in this tank of karma, no new thing is getting added which is worldly, but it will be of the divine which will lead us to liberation only. And whatever gets, you can say, gets discharged, and if it gets resolved through Agna following, it is done. And whatever that gets left over, it will take 1 or 2 lives only. So this is the process, and it will get hastened when we remain very well vigilant, careful, and with this understanding, we will not have, although expectations are bound to have, but then you will understand that, my friend, my dear, you have got this enlightenment. They haven't got yet. So how do you expect from them anything good that way? So you don't have to feel bad, but you will have that opportunity to understand them. Otherwise, how are you going to come across? And everyone wants to show off themselves that I am such and such, I am such and such, which is quite possible and quite evident. But then with this understanding, you will be able to practice, I believe, humility in such a situation.
Yes.
You will not try to say something, but you will be a good listener, because this is a good opportunity you are having to understand so many relatives. Otherwise, you are never going to come across them.
True.
So the benefit of having this jnana, this enlightenment, help us evade our karmas, get away with our karmas. At the same time, we are causing such karmas which is going to upgrade us and finally take us to Mahavidya Kshetra only. And whatever gets left over, it's like whatever your homework you have not done today, tomorrow you'll have to finish it, or day after tomorrow. Something like that. But you have to finish to pass your exam. So our exam is of attaining absoluteness, and major focus is how can we reach Mahavidya Kshetra and direct darshan of Shivendra Swami, right?
Yes. Jai Sachidanand. So instead of, what the thing is, I have to, instead of being in 4th form, with all of this, I'll ultimately go to 5th form and then 6th form and then SSLC and get out. Yes, got it.
What is 5th form and 6th form?
Standard. 5th standard, 6th standard.
Yes. So that's what
actually, we are promoted or straight away taken to 12th grade.
Okay.
And we have to uplift our relative gradually, and it is getting uplifted. But never get emotional, never get carried away by any level of mistake committed by Meera. because it is not you who is committing. You have to help Meera get away with her karma. That's it.
And Harsha Desai, KY Desai.
Oh, that's that. And pay and okay. Okay, I understand now. Jai Sachidanand. Thank you. Both thank you,
Anand.
Pulinanandji. Thank you, Deepakanandji. Jai
Yes.
Jai
Sachidanand.
Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. Elizabeth?
Hello.
Elizabeth?
Sorry. Jai Sachidanand.
Jai
Jai
Sachidanand.
I have a couple of questions. I don't know whether we'll have time to cover both, but
Yeah, we have enough time. Go ahead.
okay. The first question is from, we're reading Aptavani 14, and it's about
Which
Dravya
one?
Gun. Aptavani
Yeah, there are
14.
four. There are four parts.
This is number 1.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
So it's about Atma's Dravya, Gun, and Paryai. I mean, it's Dravya, Gun, and Paryai of all the Dravyas. They have that. The questioner is asking, Atmano Paryai etlo evo એક દાખલો બતાવો કે ખ્યાલ આવે કે આત્માનો એ આત્માના પર્યાય કહેવાય. So Dada says, તમે છે તે ચંદુભાઈની ભૂલ જોઈ લો છો ને એ ભૂલ પછી ફરી દેખાય છે? He said, ના. So Dada says, પછી ના દેખાય એટલે એનું નામ પર્યાય કહેવાય. આત્માની સાથે જે કાયમ રહે એ છે તે જ્ઞાન કહેવાય, ગુણ કહેવાય. એને જે અવસ્થા પૂરતું રહે તત્પૂરતું એ પર્યાય કહેવાય. જે જ્ઞાન પોતાના દોષને દેખાડે છે એ જ્ઞાન નથી પણ એ જ્ઞાનનો પર્યાય છે. So is that the knowing quality of the Atma? Is the knowing quality, not the knower? That is the Paryai?
Deepakanandji.
Let us understand dravya means matter. Let us
But here I
talk
think
about
Dada is
gold.
talking about all
Yeah, but we
tattvas
will take example. We will
of
take example
matter.
so we understand.
Correct.
We'll understand that.
Okay.
Gold, it has its own matter,
Mm-hmm.
different from all other matter, that is material,
Mm-hmm.
iron, whatever, aluminium, so and so.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Every dravya gets identified through their qualities.
Correct. Which is
How
their
will you
gun.
differ? How will you differentiate between gold and aluminium, gold and iron,
From
gold
its
and bronze?
qualities.
From its quality. So the striking quality of pure soul, because pure soul has its own matter in relation to how, what do you say, matter has its own dravya. What is the striking quality of pure soul? Knowing and seeing. Okay. Now, whenever there is sunlight, there is sunlight.
I know that example.
No, but let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish.
I want to know in relation to Atma, that's what.
Yes, that's what I am trying to come.
Okay.
When there is sunlight,
Sorry.
I don't get stuck. Because through this example, I will go to that. When there is sunlight, gold will glitter. Why? Because it is expressing its quality of that glittering.
Correct.
In the presence of the sunlight. Now sunlight is not there. Does the gold has lost its quality of glittering?
No.
But it is not glittering.
Correct.
In the same way, when situations are there, the quality of pure soul is to illumine.
Okay.
So that illumination quality is permanent.
So is that the Paryai? No,
The
that's not the
quality
Paryai.
to
Paryai is
glitter,
yes.
quality to
Illumination
glitter is
quality.
permanent.
Yes.
But it will glitter when sunlight is there.
Okay.
So in the same way, when situations are there, circumstances are there, you will get to know.
Okay.
But
So
when the situation is not there, what are you going to know? But that power to know is permanent. The quality of knowing, illumination power is permanent. But
okay,
when
so
things
it's a gun.
come up,
It's a gun.
so that's yes. So Paryai is temporary,
And
gun
changing.
and dravya is permanent.
Okay.
That's what it is said in the Siddha Kshetra. There are no Paryai as such, but everything gets illumined in the Siddhas. But here we come across situations and those things get illumined. Do you understand? Whatever that comes in our periphery. But in that absolute state of absolute knowledge, everything will get known. Do you understand?
I do. I know that.
So,
I understand
Paryai,
that.
it is
Is
said,
it never
Paryai is
changing
temporary, dravya
changing?
and gun are permanent.
Yes.
So to identify yourself through Paryai is not complete experience. That's why it is said, मैं ध्रुव स्वरूप शुद्ध आत्मा हूँ, मैं सनातन हूँ.
Correct.
That Sanatanta, that permanence is by virtue of matter and quality, not by virtue of Paryai. That is phases of the expression of the qualities.
So what would be an example of that? I mean, Dada said this, that you don't see your dosh. You see your dosh and you don't see.
Because when the dosh is there, you will see.
Correct. And then it goes away.
But when the dosh is not there, how are you going to see?
Correct.
You understand? Very simple example. You go in front of the mirror shows you.
Yes.
But when that nobody is there in front of the mirror, what's the mirror going to show? Nothing.
Correct.
So that is the Paryai of mirror, to show you. But when you are in front of the wall, that wall doesn't have the power to illumine, to reflect. So it cannot reflect yourself.
Correct.
So that is the Paryai of mirror. That's why it is grossly, it is identified as mirror, and subtly it is identified as space, because it doesn't occupy any space.
Correct. Correct.
Dravya and gun are permanent, Paryai are temporary.
Yes.
And it is said the Paryai factor, that is phases, have got wrongly identified as self, which needs to get corrected through enlightenment and right understanding.
Yes.
And that's why the gun, the dravya and gun of pure soul are there, because they are permanent. But the Paryai aspect, that is I am, got bad, you can say, get tainted because of ignorance. And when you come to know who you are, then you come to know who you are, you start experiencing who you are, and all the phases of the matter that gets reflected in the pure soul is not of pure soul, it is that of matter.
Yes.
And then
he
you
says
will
that.
be able to
Paryai na hoy, vibhav na paryai hoy.
you will be able to retract yourself, bring back yourself, that I am by virtue of my quality. That's why we say Vananta Gnanvado, Vananta Darshan. I possess infinite knowledge, I possess infinite vision, and all those things we recite. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Pulinanandji?
No, I think it is well explained. See, it's very simple. The same analogy. See, dravya means the physical existence. Gun means its qualities.
Correct.
So the Atma has qualities Anand, Gnan, Darshan, Charitra, Sukh, and all that. Then the matter has its qualities of that Ras, Roop, Sparsh, and Gan. Now, when those qualities are in action, that is called Paryai. So when you're Gnata Drashta and you are seeing one particular dosh of file number 1, then after some time that dosh will go away. So this that was the Paryai of the observer status. That means if I go in front of the mirror, the analogy is very simple. The mirror is Atma. The gun of mirror is to reflect whatever comes in front of it.
Yes.
So today I am standing in front of I am standing in front of the mirror, so it will reflect my image. I go away, then person B comes, then it will reflect the person B's image. So what was the Paryai of the mirror? That initially it reflected me, then after some time it reflected person B, then it reflected say person C. So that the changing phase is called Paryai.
Harsha Desai, KY Desai.
No, the gun is to reflect. But what has it reflected? Say Pulinanand, say person B, say person C. So the passing phase of what it is, the operation of the gun is an operation to see or to reflect. Today it is reflected person A, then B, then C. So that was the Paryai of the mirror. Mirror, physical entity gun, the property to reflect is the, mirror, the physical entity is the dravya, the property to reflect is the gun, and then what has it reflected? Say Pulinanand, say person B, say person C. So those three are the Paryais. So similarly, Dada just gave an example for this particular person that you are the pure soul. So the property is Gnata Drashta, and it in that Gnata Drashta property, what was the thing you saw? You saw your mistake, which came and went away. Then something else will come and go away. So all those gnes, the passing things, the observing of things is Paryai of the Atma.
Okay. Okay.
You understand? What is the state of the Atma? Let me put it very simple. What is the state of Atma? Today it is reflecting, it is observing or seeing XYZ. Then tomorrow it will see some ABC. Anand Drashya, Anand Gne. So that is the status or the Paryai of Atma.
Okay.
The phase of Atma, the operating phase of Atma. What is it observing? So those are the Paryai of Atma.
Okay. Okay, that's what I wanted clarification on. Thank you.
Just 1 minute.
Yeah.
Quick. It is because of the power to know we are able to understand the quality of the matter also. And all the other 5 perpetuals.
Do not know themselves. That's correct.
They cannot know themselves. But
Yes.
pure soul can illumine others, can illumine self also.
Itself too. Right. Swapar Prakasha. Yes.
That's why we say Swapar Prakasha.
Fine.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. The other question I have is a discussion between Dr. Radhe and Dada. And he's talking about, Dada says, Kali Yug mein aisa jnaan mila tabhi purush hue. पुरुष होने के बाद पुरुषोत्तम योग चालू होता है. इंटरिम गवर्नमेंट ये पुरुष और फुल गवर्नमेंट ये पुरुषोत्तम. जहां तक इंटरिम गवर्नमेंट है वहां तक फाइल का निपटारा करने का है. So they have this discussion, and then Dada says that Dr. Radhe says that I will do Nishchay to see my dosh. So Dada says निश्चय बराबर है, निश्चय के मुताबिक वर्तता है कि नहीं वे देखने पड़ेगा ना. So Dada Radhe says I will do that. Then he says, then Radhe's question is, पुरुषोत्तम हो उसके पहले की स्टेज का दृष्टा कौन? relative का दृष्टा कौन? So Dada's answer is वो पुरुष है ना, वो डिग्री में पुरुष है, पूरा पुरुष होता है ना, तब पुरुष बोला जाता है, पर डिग्री पुरुष होता है वहां तक तो दृष्टा बोला ही जाता नहीं, वहां तक वो अभी इंद्रिय दृष्टा है, और इंद्रिय दृष्टा है और बुद्धि ज्ञाता है. So what does Dada mean by degree purush? You're not complete Purushottam?
Yeah, it is. See, it is very clear, very simple. Degree push means in the journey when a person has not got enlightenment.
Hmm.
So who is observing? It is a buddhi that is observing.
Yes, yes.
So after our Gnan Vidhi, after enlightenment, then obviously there is the prajna which is the observer.
Okay.
And this Purushottam means Paramatma.
Yes.
Attaining the final Keval Gnan state.
Yes.
Till that time, this is the interim government or the Antaratma Dasha.
Uh-huh.
So that Antaratma is doing the Purusharth.
So that only applies to people who are Mahatmas. The Purush.
Yes.
That you're having the Purushottam Yoga.
We have now become really Purush. Earlier, the belief was I am the name bearer. Till that time, you are in the realm of the relative. Then you say no. After Gnan Vidhi, he said no. I am not name bearer. I am Shuddhatma.
Correct.
So that I has come out from the Prakriti and has become separate. So that is that separate I is called Purush. And now that Purush is doing the Yathat Purusharth of being an observer of file number 1.
Okay, so otherwise the degree Purush is non.
We are also a degree Purush. We are also a degree Purush.
Okay.
We say from 320 degrees to 350 degrees to 360 degrees.
Because his question was, Radha's question was, Purushottam हो उसके पहले की स्टेज का दृष्टा
So Purushottam Yoga के पहले का दृष्टा है नहीं. See, let me tell you what is that Purushottam. તમે હવે પુરુષ થયા. We have become Purush now. So we have become this, that I am the pure soul. I with the right belief. And now it is going towards Keval Gnan or enhancing that right belief and remaining anchored in pure soul. So that is a Purusharth for us. And then it will become Purushottam or the final.
Okay.
Before I become the Purush, before I am separate from the Purusharth, I am still there.
Yes.
So that I is operating through the ego and through the intellect. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Deepakanandji, okay? Larita, okay? Yeah.
What a profound question raised by Dr. Radhe, and what wonderful explanation Dada Bhagwan has given. Heads off. If we try to understand the degree Purusha state, that is our Antaratma state, he said. And Antaratma state doesn't have its own light. It is because of Dada's grace that Prajna Shakti, that is the operating power of pure soul, has opened out. And in the light of the pure soul through Prajna Shakti, we have become perceiver as I am pure soul. One who was claiming I am Lalita, you know what was her immediate response or experience? I know. That was also there. At the same time, I am doing all this. What does that mean? Lalita's body, that is relative, does all the activities in principle. Correct? And pure soul, by its very nature of perceiving and knowing, keeps knowing. So that in-between state, ignorant state, claimed doership of both. I know and I do.
Mm-hmm.
And that I know was right, but I do was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And due to that projected doership in that ignorant state, it was binding karma and gone into vicious cycle of life and death.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? We came across Dada. He made us realize who I am, who you are. So
Mm-hmm.
you who was claiming I am Lalita, I am doing and I am knowing, now you are saying I am pure soul. I simply know the doer. That
Correct.
is, I simply know Lalita.
Mm-hmm.
That is that enlightened, realized, doubtless state as I am pure soul.
Mm-hmm.
And in the light of Prajna Shakti, which is operating power, which has opened out of Dada's grace, it is helping us evade or pass through the leftover circumstances of Lalita,
Mm-hmm.
which are dubious or which are outcome of past ignorance,
Mm-hmm.
which still make us realize, which make us feel I'm doing and it's happening to me.
Mm-hmm.
And in the light of Prajna Shakti, we are able to discern, we are able to differentiate between the activity of the relative and the activity of the real.
So this degree
And
is
that
the
is why,
interim state? The degree
yes,
Purush
interim
is the
state.
interim state.
That is why it is interim. It's like you got detached from Lalita
Mm-hmm.
through total conviction and decision. I am pure soul.
Mm-hmm.
But you have not reached the perfection of pure soul.
No.
That is absolute state of experience,
Mm-hmm.
absolute knowledge. In that whole process, that inner travel, you are surpassing or overcoming the leftover ownership of what is happening with Lalita.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have not addressed any of those results and we have not even finished those results,
Mm-hmm.
which is not possible in today's time of Kali Yuga. And that's why Dada blessed us out of mere grace this knowledge. And we have, in principle, attained Purushottama state, but operating state is degree Purushottam,
Very
Purusha.
good. Very good. Thank you.
And in that whole process, we are overcoming our leftover belief that I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
and it's happening to me. So, our when we said dravya gun paryai, I am pure soul.
Mm-hmm.
So, as perpetual matter of
Mm-hmm.
pure soul, as perpetual quality of pure soul, and perpetual phases of pure soul, I am pure soul with total conviction and decision. So, with that realization, we are getting away with the past effects of the doership and ownership, and we are becoming perceiver. So, as much we get away of the doership and ownership of Lalita, you are becoming I am pure soul. So imagine this left part, left hand is Lalita, and this is pure soul. So your I state was here, stuck with Lalita out of ignorance. But through Dada's grace and his realization, enlightenment, your face is now towards pure soul. But you are still here because of the bunch of beliefs and ownership and doership.
Mm-hmm.
Now, following the agnas, you are traveling. Every situation you are surpassing with realization and following agna, you are getting away and overcoming your doership and ownership. So your inner travel is towards pure soul. Now imagine the state. So in that inner state of travel, you are drashta state. Drashta state in the light of pure soul through Prajna Shakti.
Mm.
And you are overcoming your leftover ownership and doership.
Mm-hmm.
So in that whole, and you are understanding also how this universal cosmic power of Vyavasthit is working.
Mm-hmm.
You are able to perceive the circumstances, how they come across, and things happen. And ultimately, Lalita is the sufferer, whether positive or negative. But you used to claim, I suffered.
Yes.
And in the light of pure soul, you will analyze and say, if you suffered, then who came to know that you are suffered? Oh, I'm a knower. I'm the knower. I'm the perceiver. So you say that suffering is not mine. That is of Lalita. Do you understand? And that much ownership you are overcoming. And your travel inside. So imagine the ultimate state that you have reached, almost near the pure soul. Your eyes is towards pure soul, but not, you are just near the pure soul. So what it means, you have understood Lalita in totality, that it is doing out of the power of Vyavasthit Shakti, cosmic power of Vyavasthit Shakti, and I am pure soul. Nothing that belongs to Lalita belongs to me.
Correct.
In that state, it is called, your perceiver state becomes knower state. Because with total experience, that is your drashta state become gnata state. And the drashya, which was Lalita, now it has become gnay. Because you have understood with total experience that Lalita is separate from you, totally. But still that separate state is there, in between state, antaratma. Degree Purusha 99.99. Do you understand?
Yes.
When you are almost done with all the doership and ownership of Lalita,
then you're Purushottam.
You're not yet Purushottam. You are almost Purushottam. 99.99. And that opportune time comes, it is called Sapaka Shreni, ascension. And with that ascension, your Gnata state of interim government state becomes Gnay in the knowledge state of pure soul. That's your inner, that interim state vanishes, and your body and you become totally separate. You have reached that absolute state. And that's going to happen. What we have to do now is to get away with this ownership and doership of Lalita, which is bothering you.
Yes.
Right? So this is how the grace is going to work, and it is working through our decision. I want to remain in Agnas, come what may. And our purity aspect, morality aspect, help us to a great extent to follow Agna. And that's how it's going to open our state, Dada Bhagwan state, Simandra Swami Bhagwan state, when we have darshan of Simandra Swami. The last wheel of ignorance is going to drop. We're not going to do anything. His mere sight looking at us, he's going to look at us, Simandra Swami, like how Dada looked at us, and we got uplifted. Do you understand? We got out of our ignorance through his drashti, divine vision, his grace. And that same grace, ultimate grace, is going to work through Simandra Swami Bhagwan. And we are contemplating, worshipping Simandra Swami through Dada Bhagwan. Right? Let it happen and be a great limit for the world. It is important, it is needed today's time. And every Mahatma is potential Dada Bhagwan. So we never have to underestimate anybody. Any Mahatma is Dada Bhagwan only. And that is how we are going to help each other to help Dada Bhagwan in his project of real welfare of the world, Jagat Kalyan. And don't have
That's
to
you
belittle
guys.
anybody.
That's you guys. We
What?
have a long way to go. That's you,
No,
Aptaputras.
please don't underestimate yourself. We are talking, we are able to express, but that expression is because of Dada's grace, what he has blessed us all these years. Do you understand? You're not saying. Just imagine what kind of question Dr. Radhe has asked Dada. Who is this degree Purusha? Tell you. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And it's Dada's grace that we are able to identify, recognize, and follow. Understand?
Yes.
That's great. I'm attracted towards what Dada and Dr. Radhe and Dada had their conversation. Please don't keep it secret. Let it come out, whatever form, whatever way Dada and Dr. Radhe and Dada has conversed and whatever he has written, because this is what you are reading from some of those
I'm
conversations.
trying to put it in English. It's just in the first draft right now, so
Never mind, whatever it is, you
mainly
put
for the
it as
benefit
it
of my
is.
children and my other non-Gujarati
Let
speaking
me tell you.
friends.
Let me tell you one thing. The script is important. At the same time, analyzing the script and giving the right perspective is equally important.
But Dada is
Do you
doing it.
understand?
I'm not doing it.
I'm not saying that.
No, I
What I'm
understand
saying,
what you're saying.
whatever
I
is,
understand. It's
yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
I've a lot of ahobhav just reading the satsang comes.
Yes,
that my
yes,
God,
that's
and
what.
this
So
was done so 40 years ago.
I understand that, but what I'm trying to say, whatever you have, make a copy, send it so that it will get scripted. You don't know what's going
No,
to happen tomorrow.
no,
You
it's
understand?
in the
I'm
working.
just
It's a work in progress. It will be coming
no,
out.
fine. I'm not saying no, but this is what it is. So it will be a great help to the world because what Dr. Radhe has asked Dada Bhagwan and what he has revealed is just excellent. Excellent. And maybe those things were recorded, maybe because when he talked, maybe the Niruma and other people were also there and they recorded it, and ultimately it might have come in one of the Aptavanis also. But when this conversation is
No,
particularly
this is all in Oak Ridge mainly, and all these have been transcribed at the research center and put in Hindi format.
whatever it is, I believe if it is written as it is best, but whatever way it comes out.
Okay.
Fine.
Thank you.
Jai Sachit.
Jai
Jai
Sachidanand.
Sachidanand. Time is up. Can you do three mantra Deepakanandji?
Jai Sachidanand. Namo Vitaragaya.
Namo
Namo
Vitragaya.
Vitragaya.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo
Namo
Arihantanam.
Arihantaram.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo
Namo
Siddhanam.
Siddharam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Uvajjayanam.
Vajjayanam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Sahunam.
Eso Panchanamukkaro.
Eso Panchanamukkaro.
Panchanamukaro.
Sarvabhava Pranasano.
Sarvapavappanasano.
Mangalanam cha Sarvesim.
Mangalanam cha Sarvesim.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.
Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.